This next app, WebView job cost reporting. So a lot of you are using the WebView financial reports or the reports and documents library as it's been renamed. This app extends that to use your job cost data. So you can have, this is row maintenance that I'm in. So a particular row might relate to a job. It might be all jobs for a parent. You might want it based on activity code, sales code. So there are a number of options that you can put across a particular row. There is also different values for the column. So it might be a cost, quantity or value, the retail quantity or value. You can bring in estimate data. Okay, so when you're defining a report, if you're using this, you have one row format, which can include a combination of GL lines and job cost lines, but you have two different column formats, a GL1 and a JC1. The only restriction on that is that they must have the same number of columns. So if there is extra data that you want on a job row that's not on a GL or vice versa, you would have to have some blank columns in the other format so that in total they have the same. This here is a sample of a report. So this top bit here is based on our standard GL data. And then down here in the job cost, this section is based on a job type and what's been invoiced. So I've got lots of service work being imported and less support work. And then the second bottom part of the data, probably best look at a column that's got some numbers in it, is the different sales codes. So in this particular one, we've invoiced out lots of training. Over here, we've invoiced out lots of stock via jobs. It depends on how your system is set up, whether your GL, whether you would be able to balance a GL figure to a job cost figure. In theory, totals at the bottom, if all of your invoicing was through job cost, you would. Or you might, up here in your GL data, want to do some subtotaling where you get just job data and then you get data that doesn't come from jobs to enable you to do that balancing.